Hey everyone, hope you guys had a excellent weekend and hopefully you guys didn't go crazy during Black Friday. It is a scam if you're going out there hunting like these people are in this video. But if you stayed in and relaxed and actually looked for some deals, good for you guys. That's exactly what I did this year, and I found some pretty good stuff that I want to show you guys. But anyways, before things get too violent, let's get right into it. Finally found Tekken 8 on sale, so paid 30 bucks for this, and I think that's worth it for me. Now, I know they're having a lot of that season pass crap and all that, but it really depends on what characters you really like. I'm not really an Eddie Gordo fan. I'm not really a Hachi fan, so I'm not really going to use them. And when I say Eddie Gordo, not a fan, I was a fan of him in Tekken 3, and after that, I just kind of fell off from the character. And this new person's not even Eddie Gordo, in my opinion. But anyways, the basic roster is totally fine for me. You know, my favorite character since the first game has been Kazuya, so he's going to be my main. This Tekken game honestly looks even better than Tekken 7, so I'm happy about that. And I'm really looking forward to like playing the story mode. I saw some crazy stuff in story mode, so excited to play that. But yeah, when it comes to these type of games, I play casually. I'm not going to go online and get juggled up. I just can't. That's just hard for me to deal with. But yeah, I play these games casually to have fun, and I like the story mode. So definitely a good Black Friday pickup for me. Indika, I heard that this was probably one of the weirdest games out there, and sometimes I like a little bit weird, so I went ahead and picked it up. It was on sale, and yeah, they were right. This game is weird as hell, guys. I don't even know how to really describe it to you. I think you play as this nun, and she's hearing voices in her head. And from that point on in this game, man, it's hard to like, oh man, I can't really say too much without ruining it. But if you want something that's weird and unique, I would say definitely try this game out. I think it was worth the money, but at the same time, I am kind of weirding myself out. But I like it, so yeah, Indika. Let me know what you guys think about this one.
No.
A survival horror?
Not.
As a comedy?
No.
Or a tragedy?
No.
No, none of that. Indika, a subversive, self-endeavorous, multi-meta-layered, non-perspective, conscious-driven action answer seeker out now.
Alright, so here's Alan Wake 2 Deluxe Edition. Now, I got this for 40 bucks, thankfully, for Black Friday at Walmart. And just want to confirm to everybody that the expansion, the Lake House, is actually not on the disc. It comes via an update. So I tested this by just turning off my network for when I installed the game, and this is how it came. Night Springs and Lake House coming soon. So as soon as I turned the network on, it started downloading it. So I don't know how people feel about that. You know, I know we all want all the content on the disc, especially when it comes to getting it to a physical format, because I believe they said they weren't going to do it. But anyways, going into this game, I just wanted to have another survival horror game. I did enjoy Alan Wake back in the day, and now we're finally getting part 2. I know we play as a different character, you know, in the beginning, which, you know, may be unfortunate for some, but I'm interested in seeing how everything plays out. So hopefully it's actually decent. I'm really excited to get to Alan's part, because I heard his part of the game is like the second half of the game pretty much, so looking forward to that. And then of course playing the DLC, but all this for 40 bucks I think was a good deal. The game initially was 80 bucks when it came out, and I thought these guys were smoking, and they are for that price. I'm like, what are you guys doing? But yeah, you just gotta wait for these sales, you know, for these games to come down, because paying 80 bucks, man, it's gotta be something that you know you're really gonna like and you're gonna play immediately. I knew I was gonna play it just immediately for 80 bucks, and I still wouldn't buy it for 80 bucks. But anyways, happy it's here. Alan Wake, 40 bucks. Let's do this. Now, here is one of the last games I got today. It didn't arrive on time. It'll be here tomorrow, but here is Forspoken. Now, I know a lot of people's gripes about this game. You know, it had a protagonist that a lot of people didn't like. But I saw my friend Chaco playing it from the Level 857 podcast. He really seemed to like it. So what I'm going to do is maybe during the story talking segments in the beginning, I'll put the game on mute and I'll just read the subtitles so I won't be annoyed with the character, how she presents herself. Somebody told me that'll probably help out. But later on in the game, I'll probably take it off mute and listen to the story. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm just messing around. But I think overall, this game probably would have been well received if they kind of like didn't really. They did some different marketing tactics, I would say. One of the things is the cover of the game. They should have made it more like, I don't know, like fantasy. Like when you have a character on the cover of the game that nobody knows, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, you have to earn that spot, you know. So I feel like if they made the cover of the game a little bit better, that would have helped, like, with the presentation of it. And I can't say much about the beginning of the game because obviously I haven't played it yet, but it looks interesting, and I think I might like it because Chaco was having a good time playing this game. So we'll see how it goes. But I think like $10. I said I couldn't pass this up. So yeah, Forspoken. Let me know what you guys think. And you know, the game was good enough to get some DLC, I believe, so maybe I'll get that in the future. But yeah, let me know about this one, guys. Here's Yars Rising. This is probably one of my favorite pickups from this Black Friday. And yeah, this is a sequel to the Yars games, but I feel like they're just more resurrecting an IP. You know, they're trying to add on a new game to the IP. It plays different from a lot of the Yars games. This one is a platform puzzle game. And it's actually pretty fun. One of the things that stands out about it is the music and the dialogue. The characters are constantly talking throughout the game, so you really feel like you're getting a lively experience with this one. And once you get your shooting powers, I think the game really picks up. Now, it's not the best platform out there, but I think it's a decent game. And for the price I paid for it, this was going for $20. I said, yeah, this is a pretty solid game. You get your boss fights, story, comic scenes, all that stuff. I feel like it's pretty well done. Now, I'm not trying to tell everybody like go out and like seek out the Yars series or anything like that, but if you like what you're seeing here, give this one a chance.
Lighting it on fire. It's already it looks cool that way. Can't agree with that. Possible commercial purpose is there for the zigzag? You're looking at it. Well, it's me.
We have one of my favorite movies of all time, The Big Lebowski. Oh my god, I wish they had made a sequel to this movie, but oh man. But anyways, glad to have the 4K version of this. This was under $10, and I said, you know what, I gotta have it. Now, I would have probably chose one of the other covers they used for it, but this cover is totally fine as well. But yeah, guys, yeah, if you haven't seen The Big Lebowski, you are really missing out. And I picked up the Ty West trilogy. I'm pretty sure you guys know these movies. You know, the most famous probably would be Pearl or probably X. But got these all for a good deal. X is a good movie. I wasn't expecting this movie to be as good as it was. The only thing I could say that's bad about this movie is that it has some likable characters. And, you know, in a horror movie, you know, you can't get attached to anybody because anybody is fair game. And that's what happened in this movie. But definitely the beginning of a great horror series, depending on how you look at it. But I told Joel about this movie, and he gave me an earful about how horrible it was. And I thought, man, Joel, you're freaking crazy. But that's Joe Valley for you. But anyway, moving on to the next movie, Pearl. This might be the best movie in the trilogy. I can't say enough about this movie. There's just so many good scenes in it, and you know. I think the one that stands out for me is the stage scene when she says I'm a star. Man, that just gets to me every time. Then the ending too. Like, you guys must see this movie. Pearl is insanely good. And then the final movie we got in this trilogy, we got Maxine. I couldn't wait for this movie to come out after seeing Pearl, and it did not disappoint. You know, there was a bunch of scenes in this movie that just had me tripped out. Now, between this and Pearl, I would say Pearl's my favorite, but this one definitely had its moments, especially the alley scene where she said strip. Oh my god, that scene just is so well done, and it had me cracking up because the way she was acting in that scene, like you could tell she meant business. But anyways, there's that trilogy of movies. Got them for a good deal, and you guys should definitely check them out. And the final item I got that I'm very excited about is I upgraded my PS5 hard drive finally. So now I got an extra 2 terabytes in my system, and all my games are accessible immediately. Like everything is copied onto the hard drive, so any game I put in the system, I could play immediately, which is a very nice feeling. I hated going through like deleting games and doing all that stuff. It was just really annoying. So like having enough room is very important. But anyways, guys, I spent just a little over $100 for everything, and I'm really happy with what I got. But if you missed out on some deals like I did, there is Cyber Monday, which is happening probably by the time you guys see this video. So a lot of the Black Friday deals that you missed will probably be available again today. Like I'm hoping that I find Silent Hill 2 for 30 bucks. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. The Radical One, and I will see you all later.